Alright, so guys. Wait, you gotta intro us too. It's
yeah.
Alright.
It's called Rising Sands.
Rising Sands. Rising Sands. Okay, so Rising Sands.
I think I've been out.
What comes to mind with Rising Sands? What I think this journey is going to be about. I think this is going to be. I picture something where we're trapped. We're in a place. We're in some kind of confined space, and there's these holes in the wall from up above, and all of a sudden sand starts waterfalling in, rising sands in some kind of a dangerous situation. I picture this. Rising sands. Either that or it's the rise of some sort of foreign empire of some sort of sand people where they're rising, and it's this new race of new people that's just coming out of the desert trying to take over the world.
The Sandman.
But they've not met Zogna.
Man, you know what? I joked once before saying how accurate you were, and then you were just way off. But this, I don't know. We'll see.
Alright, so we're getting trapped. So prepare for traps.
Rising sands.
see
It's
how-
rising so fast!
We'll see how close you guys are. So you guys are actually in the
Whoa!
so guys, we got mics now. So I've got to have my
Yeah, also
phone
you
there.
guys may have noticed we have improved our audio quality.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We haven't edited it yet. So that's why my phone almost went flying. But you guys find yourselves in the lobby of the Adventurers Guild. It's quite a bit of people in the lobby waiting for their quest to begin. But Benny, so you guys know that there's multiple people in front of you guys. You guys weren't next in line. But Benny, he points you guys out and he says, "Hey guys," I just stole your voice. He says, "Hey guys, you guys, yeah, come on, guys."
Let's walk up.
Guys.
Let's walk up.
Come on,
I'm
guys.
excited. I'm excited.
Alright. Alright, Benny, what are you on about this time? You
Guys.
seem like you've got a little bit more life in you than a piece of moss on a log like normally, so what's going on?
You know, guys, it's been a pretty good day. And I think I got just the right quest for you guys to partake on. And he reaches down and pulls out, and he hands over multiple sheets of paper that are collapsed together. It says, so this town, Lamarchan's Lament, they've got they don't know exactly what it is. It's kind of a tomb. It's like a dungeon, but they kind of use it as a tourist trap. And people have come far and wide to see this tourist trap. But recently, there's legends about it being haunted and being cursed.
I'm in.
But they just use these legends as kind of draw people in who kind of are adventurous, like to check that thing out. However, there's been some rattlings going on inside of this tomb that they don't quite like.
Like noises.
Noises,
In a tomb.
strange occurrences around the town. They want someone to go in.
So it's really haunted now.
They want someone to go in and check it out.
Okay, alright, so you already know we're not going to turn down a good time. Let's talk about this.
Oh, you know I try to get you guys the best deal possible. So, what
I trust in Benny.
Trust Benny.
Trust
What?
in Benny.
do you guys say? Now, if you look at this paper here, it says 1,000 gold. I know you guys were way above.
Split.
Yeah, I know you guys are way above
Next.
that pay grade.
Yeah.
I managed to swing 3,000 gold. Split.
Now with Ted not being here, back in town, unable to join us tonight is our fourth member, Ted. I believe he was drunk in a brothel and got too, fucked up to partake. He's still completely just surrounded by drunken women and booze, I do believe. That's the last I had talked to him.
No,
He sent
I
a
haven't
scripture with
seen
pigeon.
No, Ted,
With a pigeon.
he did stop by earlier, and he said that he was going to try to meet you guys there on this mission. So
I hope so. That'd be nice.
we'll see. If not, you
But
guys
either
come
way,
back.
that's 1,000 apiece for the three of us.
Yeah,
He's not here.
yeah.
Sorry,
I-
Ted.
you
I
know
love you to
what?
death, but
I can buy a lot of stuff with the 1,000 gold.
You know what?
Trying to
They
get me
also,
breastplate.
the town of the Martians,
Mm-hmm.
there's supposed to be some treasure in here.
Treasure.
They said you guys cleared out. They said you guys take whatever is in there.
let's go. All right. Where is it?
in.
How far?
It's
I'm
not
in.
that far. It's on most maps also. So you guys, it's about 2-day hike northeast of here. Any map will have Lamarchin's lament on it. It's a pretty well known tourist trap.
Benny, thank you for the information. We accept your quest, and we'd like to leave now so we can get started.
All right,
See you
well,
later, Benny.
See you guys. I'll you know what? I don't think I'm gonna wait up this time. I don't know how long you guys are gonna be. It's a couple days walk. I think I'm
That's
gonna.
fair.
But I'll catch you on the flippity flip. So I'll
See
see
you
you
later,
guys.
Benny.
And
We pay farewell to Blenny. We
So it's-
blast through the door, and we are getting on our mounts, which I do believe.
yeah, so it's been a
shoving
while since you guys had to take your mounts.
Ooh.
I don't remember your guys' mounts names. I mean, it's not
Never
really butter
got 'em.
stuff.
Trusty butter stuff, my steed.
I never got him out on my druid.
But
got
you can
that
turn
white-
because you started turning into a horse
Oh, yeah.
and just
Dude,
be.
that costs a...
Well, I mean, it's 2 days journey.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
And I think you've got a donkey, right?
Yeah.
Named Donkey, I believe.
I do believe it is donkey.
I believe you have a donkey
think it's
named Donkey.
Sort of like Shrek.
Yeah. No. Hey, more money out of our pockets.
Don't say that.
Missioning.
Trek. He said trek.
Yeah, oh
It's like a
yeah,
trek.
Trek. Yeah. I've never heard
Trek.
of that before.
Oh, it's a cool one.
You need
It's
a
cool.
Mount for a trek.
So, you guys are on your way, and after about, so your first day goes by uneventfully. You guys make camp, spend the night, whatever you guys do around your campfires.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know how you guys entertain
Not
yourselves.
weird.
I don't.
Mean by that.
No, I mean I'm not saying it's weird. I don't know if you guys, tell camp stories or sing songs or just all crash right away.
Last time we just saw how many push-ups I could do in a row.
Oh yeah. So.
About 2.
1,000.
And so you guys make camp. You guys don't have any class or any races that can, go only 4 hours of sleep. So you guys all need to take your 8-hour long rest. But you guys wake up, uneventful night. However, at
Don't
midday.
forget to mention Lord Snow's magic pillow.
Oh yeah, because otherwise we would need the 12 hours. But with that pillow,
I hope not.
God,
Nothing
he-
ever happens to
Oh
that pillow.
man,
Whoever
can you
loses the pillow,
imagine?
basically we've got to wait an extra 4 hours while
Oh.
Lord Snow sleeps for 12 hours, while the rest of us only need 8 because he's got this magic pillow that just makes him...
I say we chain the pillow around
What
his
is it?
leg.
You sleep better.
It's a
What
magic.
does it
It's
even
a
do?
magical.
What does it do?
pillow.
I don't understand why. I don't understand the purpose of a pillow that
Invigorates
makes
him.
you sleep.
It alters time. It lets me sleep for extra amount of time when I don't actually have to.
Oh yeah. Guys, that makes sense.
Wizards.
That makes sense.
So,
So you guys, packed up your camps, packed up
Does that
your
make
mounts. That does, yeah, I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense.
It makes sense.
You guys pack up your bags, hop on your mounts, or turn into your mounts, and start heading.
What?
What?
Shush.
What?
What was that?
Did you hear that?
Siri?
Did you hear that
What
voice?
was
Oh,
it?
Siri fucked my shit up.
What was it?
I didn't even touch it. I don't know what to do.
Oh, no.
Siri.
How
All
do I
right.
fix that?
The ghost of Siri.
What? I can't fix that.
We clap again.
Can't fix that.
We
Clap
clap.
again now.
We clap
Why
again.
is it red?
Why is it red?
Guys, we're gonna clap again.
1, 2, 3, clap!
Oh, it's late.
Bedtime. No, one more. Once more.
My hands hurt.
Come on, once more. 1, 2, 3.
That was good.
All right.
That was a good one.
They're probably like, what are they doing?
Audio testing.
Guys, we've never
Like this
used...
thing in the movies. Action.
Yeah, it's like the clicker, but we've never used mics before, you guys. So.
We're trying to improve. I can't say words today. We're trying to improve the quality of the videos of One Shot Onslaught, which you can also go to oneshotonslaught.com for character bios if you haven't seen them pop up already. But we're trying to just improve it for our viewership. And by the way, I'd just like to say right now, if you haven't subscribed, why? Why not? We put new videos up every 2 weeks. This is hilarious. I mean, it's only going to get better from here. Just click the little button right there on your computer. Just click subscribe. We appreciate your subs. We appreciate your viewership. And we're just going to make this better for you guys because we just like to have a good time and let you guys enjoy in the process. So, onward.
Onward.
Just improve it.
Improvements!
We have weekly improvements. So about midday of your guys' second day journey, you guys know that you guys are decently close. You guys think that probably by nightfall you guys can make it to...
We're close.
I feel it.
But you guys, as you guys are walking on a journey, it's a bright midday, summer's day. You guys see... You guys are having fun, joking on your mouths. And you guys see a shadow pass overhead. And the sky goes dark momentarily.
Or pass below, probably the shadows on the ground, I remember. Oh no, I get it. Oh no, I know what it is. It's a giant flying creature that blocked out part of the sun.
And then another shadow goes by.
A sand monster.
There's no sand, is there?
No, you guys are in.
What are you talking about?
You guys are in grasslands at the moment.
Damn it.
But these two shadows blot out the sun. And as you guys look up, you guys see two young blue dragons flying overhead, circling.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, we need to stay low. Stay
And
low.
you guys are like in a field.
We can't stay low.
We've got nowhere to
They
hide.
see us.
And as you guys are kind of contemplating, deciding, what you guys should do, these two dragons land with a thunderous boom, and dust flies up from beneath their feet.
How large are they? Adults?
So they're. You guys have never faced dragons
Wormlings?
before.
Adult dragon.
You guys have never faced dragons before. They are young dragons. They're not wormlings. So they are still.
They're about our size.
I mean,
right
what
now.
season?
No, they are still.
What
very
season of that
much-
super popular show on that super popular network would we say the dragon size is if you were comparing?
I don't know what
We
show
talking-
you're
Season
talking
4.
about.
Talk-
Oh, of course.
About 4?
No. You know what? Not the latest season. The season prior to the latest season.
That's a big dragon.
They're still large. They're still huge dragons, but they're classified as young dragons. So they're not quite adult, but they are
How far away are they?
huge. They just landed.
Right in front of us.
So one in front, one behind you.
What did we do?
Let's stay calm.
Why?
We obviously this is quite a match for us. Let's just
And
see what happens.
You guys have never met dragons before?
Just a
it might
bed
be
dragon made of mattress and pillows.
Correct. And you two might not know this. I think this is Dustin. I think Dustin has had an encounter with dragon before, so he knows that dragons can actually speak. And they say to you,
I speak dragon as well.
yeah, so these dragons are actually speaking common. So all three of you guys can speak this language. And they say, so as they land, and this cloud of dust kind of starts to settle around.
Silent fart.
Wait, what?
Nathan just farted.
They say,
I never fart. I only shit.
that's true.
He should've.
They say, Alethria request your audience.
Why?
Hop on our backs.
Why? How did they?
Who is Alethria?
Yeah, how does she know
Alethria
us?
is our mother.
Why? How does she know
And
us?
she requires an audience with you now.
I don't like
Why?
it. It's a dragon.
Yeah, why?
What's wrong with
She
dragons, Lord Snow? What have you got wrong with dragons?
They're some of the most powerful creatures on Earth and could easily end a wizard like yourself in 2 seconds flat with their fiery breath.
There's some
How
nice
dare you
dragons.
speak low of dragons?
Reduce!
Oh my god, Lord Snow, come on! So now, I'm like, how big am I now? Since I just got reduced?
1/4 of your size.
Oh my gosh.
Like a foot?
To the back of your head.
Lord Snow, I grow weary of this every week. I'm going to stay calm. Make me big again, Lord Snow. Lord Snow!
Okay.
Lord Snow, enlarge me immediately.
Do you hear anything?
No.
Me neither.
Okay.
Hop on her backs now.
Why?
She's got a mission for you. It's not going to go unrewarded.
How did you find us?
Everybody knows of E3. Everybody knows of the Adventurers Guild. She has. Don't mention that she needs you guys.
Okay, so Zarbonon's too embarrassed to talk with that voice because it's so high pitched when he gets like shrunk it down. He absolutely hates it. So he's whispering to you because he's pissed at Snow, and
still
I'm
gotta
telling you what to
whisper.
ask.
So you jumping on my shoulder?
You still gotta whisper.
Well, no, I'm going to tell you what to ask him. We need to ask
Why are
them.
you whispering in my ear though? You gotta jump on my shoulder.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Okay, fine.
You're like
I reluctantly jump on your shoulder because I'm so small and I'm an alpha and I don't like being small. I absolutely cannot stand this shit when Lord Snow makes me small.
Okay,
Anyway, so
proceed.
I jump onto his shoulder and I'm whispering in his ear to ask if this has anything to do with the layman.
Ask about the lament, druid.
Can you tell me about the lament?
This has nothing to do with your current quest. This is about Kafar.
How do you know
The
my quest?
Defiler. We've been watching you since you left the Adventurers Guild. We've been watching you for
Creepers.
weeks.
What? So basically, we're at now a crossroads between whether or not we stick to what we're doing and tell them to screw off,
Or do this.
or we go with the dragons.
Okay, if we don't listen to the dragons, they're gonna do something. They're gonna mess us up. We have to listen.
What? I feel like I just want to go anyway. I feel like I
should
feel
do it.
Zarbanon.
Darman
feels-
would want to, yeah, 'cause he's a
Yeah.
dragon.
It's my kin, so I think we're gonna go.
Alright, you know what?
I say we go onward with the dragons. They're beautiful, trustworthy creatures that mean us no harm.
They said they'll reward us too, so. Okay.
Dragons have lots of gold.
I jump on a dragon alone.
So
and
yeah,
they
they
jump on the other one.
Okay.
I'm on your shoulder still.
Shoot.
So,
Okay.
so you climb on, and then after this conversation, you've been going for a
What
while.
are you working on?
Sweet artwork.
So
I'm paying
after
attention.
30 seconds or so, you pop back to regular size.
Heavy.
And so they, as soon as you two are together on one, you're Lord Sean Snow's on one. They take off and they start flying. And after a couple hours pass, you guys see below you. You guys leave behind these grasslands. You guys enter into above a heavily forested area. You guys leave behind that heavily forested area, and you guys are into these mountains, these snow-capped mountains. You guys leave behind these snow-capped mountains, and now it has turned to kind of like a flatland plateau. And you guys now find
I'm
yourself
hungry.
above.
How long have we been flying?
No, they've got, they're big. They're flying very fast. It's only been several hours, and now you guys are above this vast desert, and
The rising sands.
you guys
That's why I said
land,
sand monster.
and you guys land before this large. It seems to be, it's not like you guys would know it to be like a pyramid, but you guys can definitely tell it's some kind of tomb, some kind of shrine. It's a large, it's got a large rectangular cubic, picture a pyramid out of sandstone, but in like a rectangular shape.
Rectangle pyramid.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean, like stacked up. And just before it, before these large 15-foot stone double doors, awaits a much larger blue dragon than the two that you guys are currently riding.
That must be the mama.
Obviously.
And she says, as they land and that you guys, dismount your guys' dragons.
Dismount.
Yes, you have to say, dismount. She says, thank you for joining me on such short notice. I'm pressed for time, and as much as it pains me, I'm in dire need of anybody else's help.
How would you seek the help of us three when you're a dragon?
See,
Good question.
don't see. Please,
Don't ever
You need to fit into a small space or something?
please. It already pains me enough that I have to seek so low.
And this is Elathria.
Yes, this is a way for
I
you.
just assumed.
It pains me so much that I have to seek so low to find a dwarf, a dragonborn, and a human to help me. Please.
The F.
You've all
I'm like
heard.
super offended because I'm a dragonborn. I'm just like talking low about a dragonborn who's a dragon. Zarbanon is like scowling, like super offended, but I'm not saying anything because I know that this chicken like and I'd be like,
You could probably just go.
yeah.
So
So I'm keeping my mouth shut, but I'm pissed.
so you've all obviously heard of Kafar the Defiler.
Of course.
Of course we have.
Or Kafar the Grand Architect.
Who's Kafar?
And
Go on.
I forget your young immortal lives. You look pretty old. You may have heard of Kafar
Say no,
about 100 years ago. No? Okay, well.
Tell me about him.
So Kafar the Defiler is an ancient, old, past life. He ruled the Sand Kingdom. He nearly took over the world. And he stole great magics to... It was I that stopped him in his past life. Unfortunately, he stole this ancient magic to grant him the power. He's resurrected every 101 years. Kafar.
Damn, Kafar.
He guys, I hate to admit it, but he warded his tomb against me and my kin. No blue dragons, no dragons as far as I am aware of can enter his keep. So I need your guys' help. I need you.
A ward against dragons.
Yeah, we cannot enter his keep. I've tried for a 10-day now, and I can't get in. I need you guys. I need you guys to go. In one 10-day, he will be resurrected. In one 10-day, he will be resurrected, and he will. If you guys don't know of him, I mean, it could be the end of Faerun if he's brought back to full power. So you guys don't have much time. You guys need to get in here. You guys need to stop him from being
If you weren't
dropped.
able to get in,
How must we stop him?
Well, it's warded. Like he,
against you.
he
How
specifically
can
in
we
his
stop
last dying breath warded it against my kind.
Let's do it.
How can we stop
Let's
him?
accept the quest.
You need to go in before he's full power and destroy his body. If you destroy his body,
What if these guys are the bad guys?
Okay, now it sounds like so now I talk amongst us for a second. It sounds like to me we've got a serious advantage here because this guy's depending on us, and also we kind of got him by the huge dragon balls.
it's a girl. It's female.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not even gonna make an analogy. I'm not even gonna make an analogy. Then.
Huge dragon pussy.
Got him. So, I mean, obviously, she's depending on us. So I feel like the payout here, and the could be fairly decent. The reward because literally.
Dragon's got hordes of gold.
That's what I'm saying. So I think we need to kind of negotiate a price here because I mean, literally, like, kind of the world's fate is depending on us right now.
Yeah, we should do it. We have to do it.
So I'm saying we could but then again, here's the problem: if we try and negotiate too hard, she could be like, "Well, I could just kill you guys if you don't do it."
Right.
So maybe we should
Can we go in there?
let's just ask about how much the reward is. Elathria, mighty, beautiful, magnificent Elathria. How much of a reward could we potentially? I don't know. You see. My friends and I here were on a quest prior to being flown here with 1,000 gold each payout, which to us is not much, but I'm just wondering if, there's some sort of reward involved for our time investment in this potentially life-risking event.
If we agree to join you.
If we agree to join.
Of course it's going to be a reward. As you know, I mean, you've heard of Elathria before, right? You know I've got...
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that, but would you be willing to give us anything?
You can pick any rare quality magic item of my treasure trove.
Each.
One.
Oh, fuck. 2.
Is there any gold involved?
Persuasion check for
Wait, if we
2?
I mean, my magic items. Any rare magic item, that's...
She might have like a 75,000 gold one. We could sell that for half the price. That'd be like 30,000 gold.
We could always...
What if there's a badass item?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do you have?
Well, I have...
Can we check it out?
You guys know me. You guys know I have a vast collection, but
It's gonna be something.
I have
I
every rare quality item from the Dungeons Master Guide, and you guys can select any from my collection.
That'll help us in our quest further.
Yeah.
Either one of us gets an item. Let's go. And we're not going to get something that good on this other quest to begin with. I'd rather have this than 1,000 gold apiece.
Yeah.
Okay, so where must we start, mighty Elathria?
So you guys are outside. So we're gonna say you guys are like that way. And you guys are. It's that as far as you guys can see, it's desert. It's sand. You guys can't see anything else. This seems to be kind of like an oasis surrounding this large rectangle.
And, like, water.
Yeah. But you guys are currently standing outside of a large double stone door to the entrance to this keep. She says, well, I mean, it's warded against us. I'm hoping you guys are able to enter this tomb and take care of his body. I don't know what's in this tomb. I have no idea. I've never been in. His last breath was to ward against dragons.
Who wants to go first?
Onward. I take the lead. Zarbanon just takes off.
Well,
bad guys.
Can we get flights there? Can we ask him to fly us there?
You guys are outside of it.
Oh, right
You
out
guys
the
are-
thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
you guys
okay,
are
okay.
outside of this. This is the map. This is the tomb. You
Where's
guys
the
are
entrance?
outside those
Right
double
here?
doors.
Okay.
This
Let's head
right
on
here. Double stone doors.
I'm gonna
That's
head
what
on
I'm
in.
saying.
She says,
He's
look,
going
guys,
Zarbonon's heading
we're-
and taking the
guys,
lead.
Wait for me!
we can't get in, you guys. We'll be outside. We'll be waiting. And after, bonus. After you guys, after you guys take care of Kafar for us, we'll fly you guys to what was it? Lehman, whatever it was. We'll fly you guys there. We'll take you back there.
Deal.
Okay.
Will you become my mount?
That sounds great.
I'm not backing him up on this one. He just asked to ride him if he could own it as a mount. I'm just letting him.
You think
I'm just asking.
You think Elathria, would stoop
Wait.
so low to be a lowly
Not
mount?
you. One of the other two smaller ones.
One of my daughters?
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Please, get into that tomb where I can't get into.
Okay, we head in. Zarbanon takes the lead.
So you
He
have
always
to.
kicks. He always.
These
kicks
are like
shit.
so. It'd be hard to just like
That's gonna
Make
backfire one
this
day.
door like big. I mean, you can like. I mean, these are like large, 50-foot tall stone doors.
Okay, so then
You can try to kick it in for a better.
Zarbanon approaches it with knowing that he can't kick it in.
Well,
and
you
just
can try,
pushes
you can
the
try.
crevice right in between, and just slowly.
Kind of headbutting it too.
I was gonna
pushes
say
the
you
doors
could
up.
have tried to kick it in for really badass injury.
Zarbanon
but-
does not risk
Okay.
embarrassing himself as
Okay.
an alpha.
Yeah, this is a risk reward type situation. So you guys enter in, and you guys are in this large, what is that? Like it's like a 30 by 50 foot chamber with 20-foot high ceilings. And inside of here, there's so with my awesome artwork here, those are the feet of statues. So each of those nooks is a different statue.
These are gonna come to life and try and fuck with us.
Each of these statues, you see, they all seem to be a different humanoid male, and they all are holding different kind of weapons, but they're all broken. So like one's holding a staff, but it's broken in two.
So I say that
One's holding like a sword, broken in two. You know, they're all holding different weapons.
They're all broken in two. All the weapons are broken in two.
Right.
I say we go up and just smash the statues to
Why are the
avoid them coming to
weapons
life.
broken in two?
Who cares?
I say we just smash one.
I think I should go with my hammer and try and. I mean, do you guys think I should do that?
Maybe we should break one of our weapons in two.
Because they're either gonna activate or you'll break one.
That's what I mean.
So
What do you guys
it's a
think?
risk.
Should I go up and try and break one of these statues with my hammer?
What if we
It's
try
up
to
to
just
you.
walk past?
I think it's a trap. There's gonna be some like foot plate thing that sets off or something, or
Are
like
they all gonna activate?
Yes.
You should try to strategically like hit one or something.
Do you want me to go? Okay, so Zarbanon goes over to this left one, the
And
frontmost.
that one, instead of holding a weapon, that one's actually holding a crown that's broken in half in two hands, or in like two halves, and he's holding one half in each hand.
Although, now wait. Now that I'm realizing that these are, when I get up close,
They all look a little bit different.
Yeah.
They're not all, they don't like all have the same features. They all look like different people.
we may need them for like some sort of.
Yeah, one break one.
I know, but then if they come to life
Hit one.
and they're
Go up
hard,
and ding one. Just give it a little ding.
Go up and ding one.
Give
it a little ding ding.
I hope that wasn't too hot on my mic, but that thrill of a laugh I just did. But give it a little ding.
Do that laugh again.
No, I probably will before the night's over.
Hit it with a widow ding ding.
Natural.
Ding ding.
Hit it with a little ding ding.
Okay. So what should I do? Should we just like try and go through this?
Ding it, dude.
You guys see at the end of this, another. So
there's
my
just these
awesome-
statues.
So I don't know how well this camera's gonna pick it up. But all of these little rectangles, like those are all double.
So what we're gonna try and do is I think we're gonna take an aerial picture of this and maybe like superimpose it.
Yeah, that might be a good idea if we remember. I'm pretty drunk.
Right now.
I won't remember it. Okay, now you gotta remind me afterwards to take the picture, because otherwise you'll just say right now and I'm gonna completely forget.
Okay, let's go.
But so each of these like rectangles with a line on these are all like double stone, like they're all stone doors.
Okay.
If there's two, it's a double stone door. If there's one, it's just
one door.
stone door.
Okay, I say we we need to get straight to this dragon. So I say we just try and go.
It's not a dragon. It's so just so you guys
When you're
are
going to this,
clear.
why don't you clear that shit out?
Kafar is not a dragon. He was a human.
Okay.
Just so so your guys' mission is, as far as you guys know, destroy Kafar's body.
Okay.
So that he cannot resurrect every
go
one
through
of
the
your
doors.
years.
I want to go straight through the doors. Fuck the statues. Let's just go straight through the doors and because we know it's going to be at the deepest point of this.
Okay, let's do it.
You know what I mean? And there's nothing in here besides these statues. But I know as soon as we try and open this door. But see, that's why I'm wondering. Before we open the door, should we?
one?
I'm gonna ding one.
Yeah.
Okay, Zarbanon just instinctively just doesn't even ask. He feels something is a trap. He runs over to this one, which has
That one has a broken maul.
okay, which I have as well, pretty much. So Zarbanon approaches the statue.
What are
He
they?
pulls his hammer out and he brings it down right onto the heart and the chest of the statue.
Roll
With a mighty blow.
Roll a d20, see how much. So it's a stone statue.
It's a good gamble because you could do a lot of damage to it.
Yeah. Just worry that something's gonna come by.
Is that stuff in your way?
Kind of, yeah. Actually, that's why I used it, because I'm like, instinctively I wanted to roll it in one of these
Yeah.
dice boards. It's custom made. We got a do-it-yourself video showing how to make these, and we're actually giving one away tomorrow.
3?
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
Anyway, so
Maybe.
So
you know what? I
that-
say we don't count that, and I roll it in the dice board because this is the official stuff.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I think the community
cool
can
with
respect
it.
that.
You know what? I get to make up rules as I go, and I'm saying I'm cool with that.
It's gonna be a 1, watch.
Oh, what's that?
What is it?
Again, sorry.
In and out?
Sorry, guys. Sorry for this.
It's a 12
But it's
plus
not in it.
persuasion. It doesn't count.
Persuasion. Why would you add persuasion?
13.
Plus 12 persuasion.
I'm talking
13.
to the statue. So 13. So I'm just pretty much gonna go by that, like how brutal of a chunk you take off the statue. So with a 13 plus your, I'm gonna do
Good
plus
hit.
your maul to hit, which is like plus 7, 8. So at least above 20, at least. I'll say you cleave an arm straight off of it, which was holding like the staff of the like the shaft of the maul. So he had like
The shaft.
It was like broken in two, right? So one side had the hammer side, one side was just the half of the handle. So the side that just had the handle, you just cleave that arm straight off, and now he's just left holding the top half of the maul.
I run over and put that maul together.
So like pick it up and like stick it to it.
Yeah.
So you do that. It fits. You can tell that it is indeed like one maul, but nothing happens after you
Try and mend it. Do I got mend?
So nothing happens as far as like the.
No.
Okay, then I say we stop messing with the statues and go through the door. We're gonna end up wasting time on these statues.
Right.
Obviously, there's. Let's see what happens.
You guys know that you guys actually are on like a pretty strict timeline. They know she doesn't know exactly. She said that about a 10-day, but she doesn't know it's a 101-year span, and when he gets to come back to life, she doesn't know exactly.
It could
the
be
day.
any minute.
It could be.
She could be way off.
He could be fully.
Oh my gosh, let's get out. Okay. Okay, so we go to the door.
Again, another double heavy 15-foot.
So Zarbanon approaches.
So again, if you gotta decide if you want to be cool and try to kick it, or just push it and just muscle it open. Okay.
I'm gonna help him a bit, but he doesn't know it.
Yeah, so you just like push it on one side, and then maybe Lord Snow's pushing a little bit on the other side too. Just yes. So this door does just not easily open, but after you guys apply some muscle to it, it does indeed open. And you guys are in this large. So this room is pretty. Yeah, you can scoot up. I did forget to draw that there are like columns holding this roof, this ceiling up. 4 of them in the corners, all like holding it up. The walls are lined with books. As far as you guys can see, it's just what is it? A 50-foot by 50-foot line of just books.
So it's like a library.
And books lining it. You guys see 2 pathways to your guys'. So this is south, I believe, north. So that is north, east, south, west.
East.
So your guys' every way you look, there is a path. There are double doors straight north, and then there is a hallway to the east and the west. And you guys can see from here that this doorway, this double door to your north, it's another double stone door. But the thing that's different about this door is it seems to be split, and it seems to be 2 different doors, and on them there's like a magical.
We have to go get items out of these other hallways. to
So-
get in here.
Yeah. Well, I
Dang
obviously.
it, guys! Well, wait. Let me explain
Listen,
what.
just to let you guys know, prior to any of these that we film,
We don't give any.
Adam will. He's the DM, so he literally just reads up and the whole thing of the one shot. And when we walk in, we have no clue as to what's going on.
Guys.
No, we have no clue. We're just really good at like.
Well, no,
puzzles.
like you see a door.
Yeah.
You want to go. You want to explore the hallways before you do a door.
Well, we can just tell because we're adventurers. Like we're seasoned. We played a lot of these. Like we know that a door like this, that where the main guy is going to be, is not going to open easily. So we're going to have to go.
Obviously, you guys are just walking in, just ignoring this hallway. So you guys see this. It's like a scene on this door.
How pretty is this door?
You guys can see from this door, it's a scene of, you guys see a city rising from the sands, and then kind of going into a fall of that sand kingdom. And it's just repeating. You see the civilization being built up, and then you see it being destroyed. You see it built up, and you see it being destroyed. On this double door, and then you see the two hallways, which you guys cracked my code.
Okay, so I say we head down the hallway to our right.
Yeah.
First.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Exactly what I was thinking, Lord Snoop! Righty tighty. Alright, so Zarbanon just rushes in there. And I guess you guys are following?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we go down this hallway, and now I see there's a split to the left and right.
You do see there's a split.
So the room to my left is a little closer, I see.
Left.
So I'm gonna go now left.
Always go left.
So I approach this door. Alright, so I approach this door. You guys are behind
And
me.
this is a single. It's a little bit. It's not 15 feet tall like the other ones you guys have seen. This one's like 10 feet tall.
Druid, watch behind me. Face this way just to make sure it's not a trap.
Yeah.
I'm around the corner a bit. Come this way.
Oh, just in case anything shoots out and kills them, because you are the healer.
Squad goals.
So you're
You're keeping around the corner.
I'm not.
you're laying down. So you push. So you push open this door, and you see a 20 by 15 foot rectangular room. You see on the center, there's a small, like 5 foot by 5 foot table, much like our table here. It's about this size. Picture this size.
Scale.
Table. But you see scattered around the room, you see these decomposing dead bodies.
Is it going to come to life, fellas?
Yeah.
You also see on this table, you see 3 platforms. So we're gonna put this.
We'll just pretend this is the room.
So this is the This is it right here.
Okay.
No, they're not styrofoam. They're stones.
I smashed the styrofoam around me. Okay.
These are stones. You see these 4 stones stacked up on one of these 3 columns on this table. I wish I would have had the foresight to have 3 different, little platforms. You know, let's say this
Got some
room.
rocks.
Let's say for our purposes, let's say this room, and this room, right?
Okay.
So, and that's one platform.
So this replicated 2 more times.
Yes.
Wait, is this the big one, the bottom one?
No,
Big
these are all the same
size.
size platform. They're all the same. They're like stone columns on top of this table.
There's some kind of altars that we have to activate.
And
Those
well, there's written on this table. You guys see written down. It says he's actually got. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. It says that you must. Let me find it. Sorry guys. God, I'm doing so bad. Okay. So in the center of this room, you guys see this table, 3 stone columns.
Okay.
On the one to the left. So I guess it's to nobody. To me, it's to the left. To all of you guys, the one on the left is the one that has the 4 stones, all growing in size. Biggest, next, they get smaller and smaller towards the top. And you guys see an illusionary image spring forth next to. Are you guys all in this room at this moment?
No.
No, you're outside.
You didn't come?
I'm in the
You're still
hallway.
looking?
Okay. I'll be in the room.
You want to come in the
We have
room?
a lookout.
Heck yeah.
So you're outside still?
Mhm.
So you can, I would think you would hear him, but not quite see him. You two would see him spring in before you, and it is an illusionary figure of it's not quite like a ghostly figure. You can tell. Lord Jon Snow can tell this is not a ghost.
So it's a projection?
He has had encounters with ghosts. Yes, it is like an astral projection of a figure.
Okay.
And he looks to be, he's covered in gold jewels and bracelets, and he's got a large, what are those headdresses called that like pharaohs
Headdress.
wear? Yeah. And he says, as you guys enter, he says, "In life, I was called the Grand Architect. If you wish to meet me, and if you wish to see my body, you must pass this test. Prove to me
We have to find it.
that you have a capable mind. Solve my riddle, and you will be one step closer to encountering me."
What's the riddle?
And with
I
that, he
scooched over a bit
disappears.
so I can see him.
He disappears.
Disappease.
Right on the floor.
Say
That's
that.
gross.
And disappearing is when a character exits by just whizzing.
As he's floating backwards.
God.
Disappears.
And it's incorporeal pee, so it's like getting on you guys, but you guys don't feel anything. It's like ghost pee hitting you guys.
We just got ghost piss.
So you guys, as you guys approach this table, so I do need to know. You heard that. And
I heard that,
and
so I
you
scooched over, see?
So you saw him do that. So what's your situation? Are you gonna stay out?
I'm pretty curious. I'd walk in there with them.
Okay, yeah, I was just making sure. So you're gonna scooch in. So you scooch in. You see this table now also. So with this layout right here, and then on the table is engraved. It's not a wooden table. It's a stone table, but it is the size. You see engraved. It looks like a list of rules. It says only one block may be moved at a time. It says each move must take the upper block of a stack, and no stone can be placed on a stone that is smaller than it. And then as you guys finish reading it, the door slams shut.
And behind us.
Behind you.
Okay.
Behind you. And in the corners, these small holes that you guys didn't notice before
Start filling with sand.
starts filling with sand. That was pretty good guess. And you guys now have real time. Now you guys have real time. 10 minutes.
Can you say
Sorry,
it one
timer
more
right
time?
now.
Okay,
Can you say
okay.
it one more
So
time?
listen.
Okay, I already got this.
Before I
So
start,
basically, we always have
started.
to move the top stone, the topmost stone first. And whenever we move the stones, you cannot put a stone that's like, you can't have like this. Because the stone can't be bigger than the stone underneath of it chronologically moving upwards. Like, you know what I mean? Chronologically. So basically, we can only move, so we could like move this one and then we could move this one, but
Now remember, it's this, and this.
Right,
Which
and this
I think
is
it's kind of
duplicated.
hard for you guys to.
so what do we have
It's
to
gonna be hard.
what do we have to do? Like, did we get some kind of instruction as to what we have to like? Because we see these in front of us, but
It says you have to replicate the current stack onto any of the other stone column platforms.
and what do the other ones look like?
And it's currently filling with sand. The others all look identical. They are
So we
circular
just start grabbing those.
stone columns. There's 3 of them. The other 2 are empty.
When
But
you
this
move-
one has 1 stack of 4 stacks.
When you move one, the top one comes with it, right?
You can only move 1 stone at a time.
Okay, so here we go. I got this.
Each move will take 1 action, 1 6-second turn.
Okay,
Right?
so I got this. Okay,
So, can we
so
put one over here?
guys, I got this.
Without putting one here.
So we just have so
Yes.
we only have 4 stones, and we have to
You have
replicate
to replicate
in
this
each
current
one.
stack.
Okay, I've got this. You ready?
This current stack on one of these other platforms. You need this same stack. You need to move them.
Okay, so here's what we do. You ready? Can I, Zarbanon takes the lead on this.
Alright.
Go ahead,
Zarbanon,
go
this
ahead,
guy, he's
take-
thinking about this.
Go ahead and move one. Go
So
ahead and move one
Zarbanon
real quick.
moves this one stone.
As soon as you place that, the 4 corpses around the room animate and stand up.
Time to roll some D20s.
So guys, these look like these look like skeletons, you guys, but they're actually zombies. They're not skeletons. And they were scattered around the room. And yes, so now
7.
it's up to you guys.
1.
It's up to you guys if you want. So it's gonna be an action to move per each stone. I still have the timer going, so it's gonna be kind of speed up this combat. But so you guys have to decide who wants to use their actions to move the stones and who's gonna be fighting these zombies.
This. Who does this?
Chris Walz. He's been talking to me on Facebook a lot.
Hey,
He's been
Chris.
excited. This is a good mod for you guys.
Okay, let's get one.
Good.
So,
What did everybody roll for initiative real quick?
It's this way, starting with Sean.
Okay, and then the zombies. Well, I don't know. Let's see. They might roll good.
I rolled a nat 1,
They rolled a nat 2. I'll say you go before then.
but I get +2, so I got 3 total.
So you
I'll
got.
go first.
I don't think they go. So you're going first. Are you going to be moving a block, or are you going to be attacking one of these zombies?
One of the zombies.
You could
Okay.
charm. You should charm them all.
You cannot. Zombies are immune to charm.
Damn it.
But we
There's
don't know
certain-
that.
Yeah, I don't. He might know that.
He would.
He's 120 years old.
But he didn't.
Yeah, he tried. Let's just say in
Can I
here.
fireball those 3 in the corner?
Fireball's really
It's
big,
gonna hurt us all.
so I think it would hit you guys
I'm
too.
gonna magic missile one in the asshole.
Yes.
I'm gonna hit the one that's closest to me.
Okay. So they make a dex save for that. So let me make a dex save for. So wait, magic. Oh wait, no, magic missile, instant hit. Sorry, I was thinking of the fireball still. So magic missile, instant hit, 3d4s. 3, 4.
Oh, nice.
He's doing good. A 1. It had it. And a 4. So 8, 11, 12, plus 3, so 15.
We're putting that all in one?
Magic missile right to his ass!
Which one? Just so I can keep track of
The
it. Which
closest
one
one.
was
Right
that?
in front of you.
This one right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. He's still alive, but he looks like. I mean, he's already a zombie. He already looks pretty bad off, but he looks really beat up. I'm trying to keep it fast because I am doing a real life timer of the stand going up.
Okay, so I am going to. Do I have a? I should wait to use my fire breath.
I will say, you guys, we're down to.
bricks.
We're down to 6 minutes. We're down to 6
All
minutes.
right, so here's what I do. I take one of these
Yeah, move one.
and I move this to here.
Okay, your turn. We're going fast because
Yes,
it's
go.
a real timer.
I'm gonna turn into a bear.
We're
Okay,
gonna have to move this little one this way. And then the medium one in here.
guys.
Yeah, you're
Guys.
move up.
Guys.
It's going north.
They didn't even see it.
No, they didn't see that. Bro. He's turning into a bear, guys.
Because I'm gonna take this one.
Okay, do your action.
Where am I at? I'm gonna run this guy right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack these guys and say going on.
Okay, cool.
his
So
eyes.
we'll put you where you're at, Dale. Okay, go.
I'm gonna bite him.
Think about it.
I might give you guys like 2
Boom,
extra
18
minutes.
hit.
Yeah.
That way. And you
Oh shoot, 11 hit.
Yes, zombies are not well armored.
Nice. So 12 plus 9 damage. 21.
To one that's not hit. Oh man, he's barely standing.
Yeah, this guy right here.
Okay, next one.
One of those moves.
Or both
No,
hit.
that's just bite and claw.
Okay. It is now their turn. I'm gonna go fast, you guys. I'm gonna go fast.
Guys, we're going fast.
I'm just rolling 3 because I don't. 17, 18, and 17. What? Okay. So one's gonna hit Lord Sean Snow. Sean Snow.
How you doing that?
Hey, Sean Snow. You take 4 damage real quick. And then you take 8 because the other 2 hit you.
So we only have to replicate that stack in one of the other places.
Right. And now it's back to you.
But now you can't put a big one on the small, so how you do that from there?
I can move that one to that one, or that one
Oh,
back
yeah.
to here.
Can I swap?
Gotcha.
Can I just make a move where I swap 2 of them?
Yeah, you can also. Yeah, you can take a move also. You don't have to fight these
Right, you
guys.
can do
I'm
whatever
just
you want.
saying they're
They're just gonna be
attacking you
beating
guys.
us up, so unless we kill them, we're getting tagged.
So it's up to you.
I'm gonna move.
Well, you can't. You
Yeah,
have to
you have- that's what I'm
move.
saying. You can
Yeah,
only
you
get
gotta
seven, that's how it
move
is,
the
man.
one that's on the top
Well,
of the
can I
stack.
move?
Can
Can
I-
I,
this one.
So you can move this one.
right. Can I
Yeah.
swap those two?
No, I don't think you can.
No,
swap
you can only
them.
move one at a time.
That sucks.
So
I think it works,
you can
man.
move
If you
that
this
to
one
that.
there.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then we have an empty
Let's move
spot.
backwards.
You see what I'm saying? And then
But,
we move this one.
but I'm
over.
gonna give you guys. I'm gonna give you guys 3 more minutes because I feel bad because
Alright, let's do it.
I took a lot of time.
So
I
he
took a lot
moves
of
this
time.
one to here.
And now it's your turn.
Okay. So now I am going to move this one
I see what you're
to
saying.
here.
Cool, cool, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, are you attacking or are you gonna move a brick?
I'm gonna attack some more.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
You're not going to move this one.
But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys two bonus minutes. Yeah, you guys can talk while it's not your turn.
Does 14 hit?
Yeah.
So another 21
Can you repeat
damage.
the order?
So this guy.
That guy, the one that's not hit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
again,
so from north to south. Or
looks
south.
like
See how that is.
nothing to do with
Maybe.
Iron Ball. It looks like you could look at him and he died.
I'm gonna look
Oh,
at him next time.
okay.
On your turn.
No,
you
we
can
We
wait.
got a lot
Probably the
of
main
treasure.
So now it's the zombie's turn
I
again.
see what you're
Sorry
saying.
guys.
How are we gonna do
But like I said, I'm gonna give you guys 2 bonus minutes because I took a lot of time. A 1, that's good. A 10, a 4, and an 18. So 2 are gonna hit. So we'll say you get hit for 4, and then Lord Jon Snow, you get hit for another 4.
I feel like it'd be easiest to say them.
Hey. You took another 4 damage, and then he took another 4 damage, and then it's back to you. So,
Because we can
How much health
separate
are you?
them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we have to, okay, listen, we gotta think. We can, okay.
Small to here,
That's what I'm
this
thinking.
one to this one, and then you can do, you know.
What?
No,
No,
if we
that's
do
what I'm
this
saying.
one, if we do this one,
No, if we move these to the side.
we can't move them to the side rooms.
It's
You can
only
only do
yeah,
three
yeah.
spots.
These are 3
Yeah.
platforms. You got
That's what I'm
to
saying.
move
Like,
2
we
platforms.
only,
Yes.
only, no, that's it.
So this,
Yeah.
you got to picture
That's
this
where
as
you're
like 3 different columns.
We can't move them? What do you mean?
No, you have to put it on one column.
Okay,
each
so
time.
Wait. Look.
I should have
Small to
printed
here.
out columns.
One at a time.
Wait, small to here, medium to here, and then next time put the small to here, and then this big one you can
Yes,
put
that's
here.
it, that's it. Let's hurry up. Okay, so, all right, whose turn is it? Okay, so what's he gotta move?
Small to here,
Okay, so Sean moves, Lord Snow moves this one to here.
Okay.
Okay.
Sound good?
Now it's my turn.
medium
Now
to here.
I move
That
this
here.
back to here.
Okay,
Can
Okay.
we move?
And then whose turn
Whose
now?
turn now?
now it's your turn.
You see it? You
I'm
see
gonna
it?
go ahead and move
Yeah.
this one.
Okay, and now the zombie's turn. Hold on real quick.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay, nice.
And now we
I'm
can
trying to go really fast, you
I
guys.
see what you're thinking now.
Yeah. I'm
So
like, why
you
can't we
take
just
another
move
4. Jon Snow, you take another 4, and then you take another 4. There's none like by you, so they just keep hitting these guys. They're just like clawing at you guys. Back to you. Back to you. Back to you.
So now we're gonna move. Yeah, this to the main.
Right, or wait, or do we need to
Yeah,
move
that-
Yeah, that one's gotta go there.
You can move
Yes.
that one. Yes.
Yeah.
You just need this stack on a different platform. Your turn. Your turn.
Okay, so now I move, I believe, this one to here?
Yeah.
Then I'm Claw's
Or
turn.
no? Or would I move this one
Yeah,
to
to
here?
there, to there,
Yes,
to
there,
there.
there, that's what I do. Okay, Ironclaw's turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attack this guy first.
Okay.
He's defending us.
Alright,
What'd you roll?
he's getting
I'm
up.
like-
So he's dead. If you
Nine
hit
damage.
him, you die.
A nat 20 for the next guy. I'm
They both died.
Yeah.
They both died. You
Wow.
went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now there's only 2 zombies. So I have not been using this one, so I'm sorry, Iron Claw, but this one's gonna scooch over to you. Misses you, hits you for 4. So you take another 4. Back to you.
Okay.
The sand now's about waist, a little bit above waist high.
So now.
Oh shoot, the sand?
Yeah,
The sand's filling this room up. That's what the timer is.
We gotta get this one in next, right? So we're gonna pull that out.
So this one would go to.
No guys, no,
Wait,
you have to
hold on.
move this one here, then
Oh,
the
yeah.
small on that,
Do
and
the
then the
small
big
on
Okay,
one.
yeah, this one goes to here. So that's what you
So
just
that was
did.
your turn.
Okay.
Your turn.
My turn. I move this
Here.
to here.
Now we can start
Your
doing
turn.
Yes.
What are you doing? Are you moving,
that.
or are you?
I'm gonna go ahead and move this big
Let him,
one to
let him,
there.
Okay.
we're almost finished.
Yeah. And now, boom, boom.
This time you get hit, but you don't get hit. So you're down a total of 12. and they missed
I have
you.
11 HP. Can I pop a
Your
potion?
turn.
Oh,
Your
shoot.
turn.
You want to pop a
So it's
potion?
your turn. That'd be an action.
I can
That'd be
do
an
it.
action.
I think
No,
You
I
can't
can
die.
No, I
You
can
can't die,
I
also.
can heal you.
Guys, the timer, it's about.
So then Nathan's turn.
I move this to
Move
here.
behind.
It's getting about neck high.
Neck hard, neck hard.
Neck high.
Whose turn?
Listen, move it.
And as soon as you place that last brick,
Corpses die.
the sand, the sand quits pouring out. And then
But it's still blowing.
Chris.
it's about neck high. So these tables were a little bit raised
And
up,
it's not
right?
pouring out, it's still
It
on.
quit pouring out. And now the door behind you opens up
And
and
all
the
the sand
sand
gets
starts
into the hallway.
going into the hallway. So there are the two zombies,
Yeah.
the two remaining ones,
Yes.
collapse back to the floor.
I knew it. We should have been just moving the bricks the whole time because the zombies were dying.
Well, I mean, he cut down the damage that you guys are taking.
We just
you
love
know.
fighting.
I said you got the bait.
Okay, so I did that.
So actually, this door right here, you mean?
Yeah.
So that door right there actually has a crowbar, not broken, but
Wrapped
twisted.
around it.
It's actually twisted.
So it's not
around the
easily
edge.
tried to
openable, so we
open it.
decide we're not going to mess with it. And we could just tell, we had vibes that there was nothing but danger in the room. So we head out the hallway.
As you guys
Like
pass,
tricks through the sand.
pass through, and you look to the north, and you look at the double door, you guys now see that one door has a permanent image of a ruined city. The other one's still cycling through it.
Cool.
The
We
other one's-
unlocked half of it.
The other one's still cycling through. It's going from ruined city to full-on civilization back to ruined city. And
And those zombies are out of here.
They died again. They're like, bah.
yeah, they
And then we went through the sand, so we crossed, we realized that we needed to go over here. This is the only other place we can go. So we go through, and Zarbanon is at the door.
It's again another stone
Lord
door.
Snow's behind me.
I'm around the corner
We're
again.
gonna play the same thing because it just
Same
makes
exact
sense.
thing.
Same thing. You're gonna peek.
I'm around the corner.
All
I'm
right,
gonna go ahead and go into the room.
so
I'm
you guys.
watching that way.
All right, so you guys go into it. Ironclaw, can you scooch those two into it?
He's
Just
in
like put them in like the first row,
No, he's
close
in
to
it.
the door.
Now
Put them
he's
both. Put them both in there.
Now he's in.
Because as they enter this room, that you guys see at the far end these three stone. They look like stone altars, kind of like stone, like 5 foot long, with like. So the first one, all the way to the left, to closest to Ironclaw, has on it a decomposed skeleton with a wooden stake pierced through it.
I like how you actually hit your chest and like, hey.
Oh no! I probably just hit my mic though and made it sound
I
bad.
probably broke it.
I probably broke it.
Is it still plugged in?
On.
It's still going. It's still going.
It's fine.
The middle, you guys see another decomposed skeletal figure, but this one seems to be in like rusted metal armor all around it. The third figure, closest to me, on these stone altars, seems to be just another completely decomposed figure with a blackened ash staff resting in its arms. And you guys see that same illusionary figure appear next to, we'll say in front of Zarbanon. And it's, and he says, in life, I held 1,000 hands in the grip of my hand at any moment. Can you wear the weight of a crown? Can you decide the fate of one soul where I held 1,000 at a time?
I heard something like that.
And then Zarbanon leans in right during this, and he looks right at him dead in the eyes,
At me?
and he goes,
Okay.
which he's right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
That's
Don't you piss on me.
So, oh man, I forgot I had this on there. Sorry guys if I laugh too shrilly at that again. It says, you must decide, and he palms out. So he's like a ethereal looking, incorporeal figure. But you guys can see outreached in his arm a physical onyx black dagger that he reaches out.
I grab it.
He says, make the choice. Choose one soul to free from suffering. Prove to me that you're capable of making the decision. Prove to me that you're capable of weighing the singular life.
Okay, so wait, so we already know there's a black and ash staff and it's a black dagger.
Well, you see three ghostly figures floating above these bodies.
Okay.
He says, make your decision. Decide who you will free from this realm of torture and who you will set free to the afterlife.
So who's all
So you
Three,
see
that's three.
closest to you, the one with this wooden stake in his heart, you see what appears to be a well-dressed human male. But you notice that he's got long thing. You notice that he is indeed a vampire.
He's a vampire. Okay.
And he says, I am Count Vasil. In my life, I may have murdered hundreds, if not thousands, by my army's command. But I only did so to confront Kafar and to steal back. I thought that his ritual of undeath, I thought that could cure vampirism for my life. I did not choose the life of a vampire. It was forced upon me at a young age. I did not choose it. I decided that I would cure it. I decided that I would rid the world of vampirism. I decided that even though I killed countless innocents and countless lives to feed myself and my kin, I decided that enough was enough. I was going to end it. And that is why I confronted Kafar, and that is why Kafar killed me. But does it not, even though you may see me as a monster, I did not choose it. Does that mean that I deserve any less than these other two? Does that mean...
Enough with him. I say we listen to the next one.
Let's
not even...
check.
Let's not even...
We
Oh,
have
what?
to do it.
I don't think we should even... I know, but I don't think we should even talk to this guy anymore or ask him any questions. I think we should just listen to each person's case and then decide before we even communicate with this guy.
We can see if he's telling the truth or not, real quick.
Okay, do that.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
But I don't want to do any kind of communication with him yet.
Proceed.
You don't know? You don't know if he...
Proceed.
2. I got a 2.
Can I try?
Yeah, you guys
both
can all
do.
do an insight check.
I got a D20.
Oh,
You got a 20?
I got a 20.
you can tell...
That-
you
that-
can- So you can tell that after years and years and years, over 100 years of this guy being imprisoned, you think that he's just tired of bickering with these other two, trying to win his case. You think that he's just... They're all tired of it. They're tired of bickering. They're tired of arguing. They're just gonna start. They're just stating their cases,
They're just all saying what they
and
want
they're
to say.
just gonna state their case and hope for the best. Hope that they're freed from this realm of torture.
But they're being honest.
Is that
They're being
true?
honest.
Okay, so
yes.
they're being honest.
They're all being
Alright,
honest.
so let's listen to the next one.
Okay, so
With
he's
a nat
telling the
20,
truth.
with a nat 20, I'm gonna say retroactively or preactively, whatever the word is for it.
Retrospectively?
Well, I'm gonna say like futuristic. You know, you just with a D20, you can tell like all of these guys are just, all three of them are
Genuine.
just genuine. They're
So
just
all the
tired.
stories will be real.
So
So we
here's
got
They're
to
telling
just
the
decide.
tired of years of
Next.
lying.
Okay.
So the next one, you see the figure that was in the rusted plate mail. Says, "My name is Sir Kadir. I was in life and in death, a paladin of Palor. I served the God King through everything in my life. I was raised as a paladin. I spent my life defending the Sand Kingdom. I spent my life fighting evil. And Kafar the Defiler was my greatest enemy. And as I saw him gaining power, I knew I had to take my army, the Radiant Spear, and put it into Kafar the Defiler. So I marched my armies against him. In the battle, I suffered a grave wound. And in a moment of weakness, in an instant of regret, I fled with my love.
Wuss!
And we left the army. And as I did, I looked and I saw the army break. I saw the radiant spear break. And I know, deep in my heart, that if I would have stayed,
It's his fault. He bailed on his men.
I know we would have won that day if they didn't break. But when they saw their leader turn, they turned as well. But can you weigh the life of virtue, the life of good, against a singular mistake?
Next!
Against these others that have lived life so invirtuous?
Zarbanon's getting pissed this guy's still talking. He's like, he's a barbarian, he's a warrior. The fact that this guy bailed on his men, he's just sick of hearing him talk already. He's not feeling this guy at all.
He says, I just want you to know I lived my life to the fullest. That is all.
Zarbanon's not feeling that guy.
The
compared to the vampire.
third is actually a female.
I'm in on this one.
Dang, girl.
Free her soul!
Dang, girl.
And she says, so she's holding her gnarled staff in her incorporeal form.
Gnarly.
And she says, the thing that separates me from the other two is choice. They chose to be here. They chose to confront Kafar. I was forced into it. My God, my patron that I worship, the God of undeath, he told me I had a choice, but I didn't have a choice. He said, you can go back to Kafar and steal back the magic that he stole from him, or I would die. I didn't have a choice. It was this or death. And yes, I gave him the last component for his ritual of undying. But he tortured me for a year and a day before I broke. Nobody, dead, and she motions to the other two next to her, or living, and she motions to you three, would be able to survive and to hold out the torture of a year and a day of Kafar. Do you know the amount of ways Kafar, the Defiler, knows of torturing? I will tell you, it is more than 366.
We should do her.
We should do it.
Lord Snow, this is no time for fornication.
What the
You know what I mean.
So I leave the choice in your hands.
Choose her.
And then
her.
Kafar, the incorporeal Kafar says, you must pick one to free from their eternal suffering. Only one. And he motions out
The
the
vampire.
dagger, which I think you already said you took the dagger. So
I did.
I've
had it in my hand the whole time.
Who stole my dagger?
I've got it here.
This guy.
So I think the vampire was actually trying to do something. I'm all out in the middle guy.
He was doing
The
good.
middle guy bailed on his dudes.
Yeah.
Wuss.
Yeah.
Out.
You don't
Now the vampire was trying to
choose the
accomplish something.
outlier.
So you got to think, yeah. So one of them was forced, and one of them actually was trying to do some good.
Right.
He was doing some good for himself. He was doing.
No, he wasn't. He was trying to end vampirism.
Well, I mean, I know,
That's
but
not
like,
for himself. He was trying to end it because
you
he
know what I
wanted
mean?
to
Like
end-
himself, like he wanted to do that. Is what I meant. Not for himself, but like himself. He wanted to do it. Not.
Well, of
he's
course
forced.
he had to do it. He's the
You know
one-
what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
You said the
I
other
just-
one
I
was
got
forced.
it.
Okay.
Wait. No, you said the other one was forced. This
Right.
guy's doing it for himself. Like he wants
He
to
chose
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
He
Not-
chose to do
I'm not
it.
selfless. I'm doing it for myself.
But he was
I
trying to
want to
do
do it.
I think you guys are
know what I mean?
arguing for the same person.
He was trying to.
Yeah, I'm a vampire. Is it?
I understand. You guys are arguing for the same person.
Yeah, because he
but-
wanted to be for the greater good.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a valiant thing.
Yeah.
Like it's respectable.
Yeah.
So, but the chick is basically saying, like, even though she endured a lot, like, yeah, it sucks.
She was forced to do it, so
Yeah, which I mean sucks, but now you gotta think, who
She
deserves to
may
have
have
their
not-
soul freed?
she probably didn't want to do it, but she was forced to do it.
So-
I'm not voting for her.
Sarbanon does a memory check or something where he tries to recall
Memory check.
exactly the verbiage that the guy said as far as what the most important thing was of freeing them. What-
So the Kafar, the incorporeal Kafar, just told you guys that he in life always had thousands of souls, thousands of bodies in his grasp at all times to decide the fate of. He's saying, do you guys have the power to make the choice to decide the fate of a single person, a single soul out of these 3 souls? Do you guys have that? Are you guys capable of making a decision?
I mean, I thought we had to pick one.
He didn't really say like there's a right or wrong decision. He said, prove to me that you have the conscience and the power to make that hard choice.
So we don't have to pick one. We just have to say that we would be. able to pick one?
No, you've got the dagger. That dagger will free a single soul to the beyond. The other 2 will be trapped for eternity.
But
In
what
this
he's
tomb.
saying is we don't have to free one. Do we have to just like pick
We
one and
should.
tell him that we?
No,
We have
you've
to
got
choose
the
one.
dagger. You've got to pick one, and you've got to free him.
Okay, so free him.
Just
Or her,
him.
or her. There's one her. There's 2 hints for one her. So free him or her.
I think we should do the vampire.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me trying to skew you guys towards
I'm just
either
saying-
way. No,
Girl.
Rewind. I always said the vampire. I said the vampire.
I know
both
you
were
guys said, but I'm just saying that I'm not trying to
Yeah.
railroad you guys. I'm saying that him or her.
But I mean, I could see picking that one now after you guys swayed me a little bit.
See, well, how come you were thinking the girl?
She didn't. She's that different one. The other 2 are sort of similar, but
He tried to confront Kafar too. But I mean, the chick, she did deal with a lot. I mean, she was. It is the fact that she's different. Both of them made choices, regardless of whether or not the good or bad choices. They made a choice. So thematically here, there's
Right,
a
that's what
choice
I meant.
versus
That's what I
non-choice, and one of 2 is different. So I think we should probably go with the one of 2, just from ratio's sake.
I love this module. So good.
Chris,
So good, Chris.
Chris, you
Chris,
hooked it
my
up.
man. I hope
You
you're
hooked it
watching
up.
because this is a good. This
Okay,
is a good.
I
He-
think-
guys out of.
This is
I
probably
will
one
say he was
fucking-
talking to me today, and he said
Like today, bro?
today. So back in time, and he said he was like when you get to that part, because I told him I was like, man, I'm prepping for this part. I'm trying to role play them really well and like argue their cases really well. And he said, be prepared for this scene to take longer than you're expecting, because he's play tested it multiple times, and each time like it's come up good. But I might edit out my whole speech right there because that's kind of breaking it's kind of breaking the fourth wall, you know. I like you guys like deciding in character, you know. Like I'm kind of like breaking it. I'll keep it in. I'll keep it in.
Breaking
I'll
the
keep
fourth
it
wall's
in.
kinda cool.
Yeah.
I'll
We just broke. That's what we do on one shot onslaught. We break the 4th wall.
Actually, you break multiple walls. You break the 5th wall.
With my beefy shoulders. Okay, so I mean, thematically here, there is one that sticks out, and she's a female versus the other 2, so it's like kind of a little clue in there, maybe. But then again, this could also be a total throw-off thing to where even though this is like, oh, woe is me over here, the vampire did still try and do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, now wait, here's a third angle. Okay? Here's a third angle.
Okay.
Look at this. If we look at honesty and integrity,
Right. That's different too.
the middle guy, knowing that he's trying to plead his case for his soul to be freed, he actually was honest with us and admitted that he ran from battle and that his men died and he was unable to defeat Kafar because of his fault. And he shows remorse for that. So it's almost like he's come to terms with his mistake and he's honest enough to say, I let my men down,
But does that necessarily decide that he should be free?
So really,
his
all
soul?
3 of them should be freed, but
This
which
is
one?
nuts.
I say we do a blind draw. We all write down a name and we just show it at once and
I don't know if
see
I
who-
like that. What do you, I think we should be unanimous on the decision.
I think we should do that and then the highest
Why don't we
vote.
be unanimous?
You guys could vote.
Okay, so deciding on who we're gonna free. I mean, oh man. Here's the thing: if we
should
pick
add
the
that
wrong one, we're gonna fail, and then I'm afraid we're gonna have to. I don't know if we'd have to
I
fight.
don't know. Is there a wrong? I don't know if there's a wrong.
There's one that deserves it the most because obviously the whole point is he's saying he knows who he would free, being a wise man who knows
Ask him.
You know what I mean?
Who would he free?
Yeah. Should we ask him for advice?
Can
we ask him for a clue?
Can we ask him for something?
I'm gonna ask him for a clue. Can you give us this difficult decision is proving to eat us from the inside out. We can't decide. Can we maybe get some sort of clue in it, or maybe some insight that you could give us, oh wise one?
So like another perspective.
Let
of
him
their
speak.
Story.
If you cannot weigh the soul of an individual
Yeah, come on.
among 3, you think you're worthy to stand among me?
Because he did hundreds.
So who's the most worthy?
Okay.
Then it would be the vampire. No, the guy that did led him into battle.
Right.
He's the
The
most.
most valiant.
Yeah. Now, what was this guy's background?
Kafar?
Yeah.
Kafar, so he
that's a good
was
question.
he built up an army. And he
Oh, come on.
He built up an army in the Desert Kingdom, and he sought out these black magics for immortality. And
That guy.
Which vampires are
just short of falling that, the blue dragon stopped him and fell him. And so he's still completed this ritual, though, that every 101 years he comes back to life at full strength to try to recoup and try to regain his foothold in the world.
So this guy wanted immortality, and the other guy wanted to cancel immortality, pretty much.
So, short story, vampire,
immortal,
he killed
so they wanted
plenty
to
of
be
innocents
immortal.
in his life, but was trying to end immortality.
Exactly.
The paladin,
Any from people. He's out.
the paladin, was virtuous throughout his whole life, but at the last moment when it counted, turned his back and fled.
And the other girl just got suffering.
The other girl was
maybe
kind
her,
of
dude.
forced into
She makes more sense.
Vote?
stopping
I see what you're
it.
saying.
Yeah, if
Because the
anything,
paladin, even though he did his whole life of dedication,
unless you
Bail
guys
when it
all
counted
vote
the
for
most.
somebody else,
Yeah,
there
so
will be a
definitely not
majority.
him.
when it counted the most,
Yeah,
he
right,
wasn't there
definitely
for his
not
All
name.
right, everybody write down a name.
We've already got it. It's the female. Sean and I vote female,
Oh, okay.
regardless of what you say.
What'd you write?
Majority rules.
Vamp.
Vampire. So you wrote vampire. You guys,
Both.
Chick.
Yeah.
so what do? You got the dagger, and now Kafar vanishes. He's gone.
I take the dagger and I plunge it into the female's throat.
So so there's the body's laid out. So like where her throat would be, like on the stone altar. As you do that, her form just fizzles and disappears. The other 2 look at you, and they just, well, I mean, I don't know what to say. And their forms also just dissipate. And now you guys are left in this empty room with these 3 corpses. The third corpse, the witch's corpse, erupts into flame and disintegrates. Now there are just those 2 but as you do that, the dagger also
Disintegrates.
erupts into flames and disintegrates. And now you guys are left in this empty room.
So the only way to tell, I say, the only way to tell is to check the door. So I run out of the room, down the hallway,
We'll say all 3 of you guys are.
and I run to the door, and what do I see in front of me?
You see locked in place on both doors a ruined city. And the doors swing open.
Yeah, buddy. What's inside?
And
So they picked it right.
You don't know if there's a right or wrong answer for that. You guys just had to decide.
Oh my gosh, what if that was the whole thing? It didn't matter who he did.
Right.
So you guys now enter into this room, and
We
you guys
gave that much thought and effort, and we might not have even needed to do that because we just could have just killed one of them right away.
you were
But that
just
was
so
super sick.
invested into it. That.
Okay, that's cool as hell. Anyway.
So now you guys are in this, what is that, like a 70-foot by 50-foot room. This huge room. But you guys notice that crawling, floor to ceiling, the walls, the ceiling, everything, every inch of this room is covered in black scarabs. These beetles are just covering this whole room. And in the middle of the room, in the center, you see a raised stone dais. So like multiple steps up to this stone platform.
I can picture this out of a very popular movie concerning a mummy.
Probably.
Looks exactly like this. I can picture this because there were scarabs like crazy.
Well, yeah. Oh God, but they were crawling.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about
Underneath
that.
the
That'll give me the heebie-jeebies. Let's not talk about that.
Heebie-jeebies.
And on this stone dais, you guys see 3 sarcophagus. You guys see 2 to each side, 1 to each side, and then a larger in the center. Chained to the 4 corners of this dais are 4 decomposed skeletons.
What's in the middle of the dais on the top?
Sarcophagus. One sarcophagus that's a little bit larger than the other 2.
We should go for that.
Wonder who's in there. I say you throw a fireball at the sarcophagus.
Right.
Straight off the bat. Try and explode it or do some kind of
That's a good
explosive
idea.
damage.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, he's in there.
Yeah.
He's in there and we have to destroy his body.
Right.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah. Should we go straight for it?
I mean, if we do, those skeletons
Yeah.
are absolutely going to come after us.
fireball! Right at the center?
Yep.
So, you know what?
I like more snow style.
Oh my goodness. Good thing this Galaxy S8
Galaxy.
is
Galaxy Lane.
pretty sturdy. One thing I forgot to draw was the sarcophagus. So
Yeah.
let's draw that real quick. So it's like a stone dais.
Holy crap.
So it's like steps up, right?
Holy crap.
There you go.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah. And so like around, so
That's 2
on each
henchmen.
corner, boom, 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 boom. So
Yeah.
I'm doing that because you said you cast fireball. So what's
By the way, did you
fire?
drink a potion out of battle?
Were you down?
Oh, yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
you were down a bit. I just want to say you
Oh,
So-
no, I never did. I should.
before
Well,
you cast fireball.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying...
Just down it
yeah.
real quick. You can down it real quick before you cast fireball.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Alright, so that is
down
what kind
somewhere.
of?
So
What
you
kind
just
of?
like, I picture you just chugging this potion and then you just like throw
what
it
they were.
down and then...
I think it's 2d4 plus 4. So you roll 2d4 to see how much health you regain plus 4.
2d4 plus 4.
Yeah, so this is the thing.
Pardon me.
Roll that thing twice, and then add 4 to it. 2...
That sucks. Oh, we're counting
4.
four.
4.
Bounced
Yeah.
in
So
there.
6 plus 4 is a 10. So that would give you 10. Which is, you're only down 12, I believe. So that's almost capped off.
I'm still capped.
So fireball is what, 20 foot
I got 60.
radius?
I believe so.
20 foot? So if you cast it right here,
You'd hit the other 2.
I believe you would hit all 4 of these skeletons. That are they're currently chained. You guys see chains around one of their wrists? They've got a scimitar in one hand and they're chained to this dais, but they're currently down. But as you do that, Scimitar. I alternate between calling it Scimitar and Scimitar.
Guitar.
Guitar.
An old guitar!
So go ahead.
Hey,
and
it's
roll,
old guitar!
go ahead and roll your
I have no
66s.
You know what I'm talking about, though. Hey, it's old guitar!
I don't know, dude.
Oh wait, no, it's 8d6s. Go ahead and roll your 8d6s. Everyone want to give him your d6s?
For what?
Oh, my dice!
Yeah, the dice are in everywhere.
I didn't know my dice fell down.
Oh!
A 6.
I got a 5.
Here, roll that one.
8.
You gotta roll 8 of them, man.
5. So I got a 6 and a 5.
Do we have to tally these?
Yeah, he's rolling 8d6 to see how much fireball damage he does.
Oh my gosh, to us?
He did no to all of the 4 skeletons.
We roll those?
Well, I was
rolling
gonna say
stuff.
give him your d6s because he needs so many.
I
of
got
them.
it.
Oh, okay.
quite a bit.
Holy shit, this is gonna be a lot. Oof. Jinxed it.
Chris, I've been talking to you for a while now. All right, say. I love this mod.
We gotta get him to write some more.
So
33.
I like his style.
He's got a one. You know what? He told me today. He was like, "I wish I would have caught you guys earlier because my first one he wrote was like a low level one." He said, "I think that's way better than this one."
Dang.
But it was like a low. It was too low for you guys, you know.
Maybe we'll do like a special
So how much damage do you guys do?
33.
Well, the skeletons are dead.
Nice fireball, dude.
Just one fireball.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, the skeletons are pretty dead.
Had a bunch of sixes.
Pretty dead.
So these 4 skeletons that were chained to the edge,
Nice
they
work,
just like
Walz. No!
disintegrate, turn to ash. They're gone. But you guys don't see anything happen with these stone sarcophaguses.
They're protected.
Oh, well, the skeletons are dead.
Yeah, nice. So
So you got a picture. Yeah, you got a
I
picture.
run up to the
completely
first step.
covered in beetles. Scarabs.
Beetles.
But not the actual pedestals, right? Just the walls.
No, it is. The beetles stop at the dais.
Okay, so
At
I
the
walk
first
up
step.
through the beetles as I squish them as I walk, just squishing them under my giant dragonborn feet.
And yeah,
Like 4 or 5 at a time on each foot, just squishing them. So as I walk through them, I get up to the steps and I
Real
start.
quick. While you're getting up to them, what are you two doing? Just so I know,
I'm
like,
just holding back.
Are you guys? So he is up here.
I think we should
Yeah,
go
we're
to the
here.
altar too.
Come with me.
Okay, so yeah, I just want to know like where you guys are.
Yeah,
I think we should try to get to
I'm
the
gonna
altar.
here. Keep lookout.
You wait there. You keep back. So you two are kind of
Yeah.
thick as thieves. You guys always kind of go together.
Okay. So I ascend. I start to ascend the steps
So as
quickly.
you take the first step on the dais, which is without beetles, so the beetles stop around this circular stone
They
dais.
start coming up on us.
As you take the first step, you see black smoke come from the center altar.
Black.
And you
Oh,
see
no.
it circle around the room, and then you see these beetles form into this humanoid shape of a man. And he says, "How dare you think that you could stop me? You thought that you could stop Kafar, the Defiler, the Grand Architect? I've raised civilizations. I've brought civilizations to the ground. And you think you 3 would stop me?"
Yes!
This is...
Fuck you, Kafar!
Okay, so I immediately enrage.
And it says, and as you do, he says, "Let's get it done then. Let's get it on."
Oh, he's a hard ass.
Let's get ready to rumble, he says. And the 2 sarcophaguses on the side, so not his sarcophagus, the other 2, the lids shoot off. And you see...
And when they land, they squish a ton of beetles on either side as they land.
they do.
Just
they do.
smash all these beetles.
Beetle squishery.
That's a good one. I'm produced.
So what it is, those 2 are actually you guys as people, you guys would recognize them as mummies. And then obviously the one that looks more badass in the back, he's actually made out of beetles, but he is like a humanoid shape.
Okay, so I'm in front of them all.
Everybody roll initiative real quick.
Okay.
Because nobody's surprised. You guys
11.
aren't surprised. He's not surprised.
11.
He knew that.
8.
5 for him. I'll use 5 for him
We got
and the mummies.
9.
11, 9,
8.
8. So it's me. It goes this way.
Yeah, and then I'm last.
Okay, so I have them all in front of me. I've enraged. I'm now gonna cast flamethrower or like fire.
I'm gonna cast flame. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Fire breath.
Fire breath, yeah. Using my Elon Musk trademark. Boy company.
You could only hit either these 2 or these 2 because it's a 15-foot cone. And looking at it,
Should I take out the 2 mummies?
I
or should
don't
take out
think you could
our
get
big boy?
all 3 of them. I think you could like move like to the side and get You know what? That might hit them all. That would hit them all.
The whole purpose was I angled myself to where I could cone all 3 of them.
I think that would hit them all. Yeah, you're good. You can hit them all.
Okay.
So they all make dex
Fire
saves to try
breath.
to get out of the way of this.
Let's see. 15 foot.
2 3s in a row. What are the odds of that? I guess
4d6. 2d6. Wait a minute. This says 4. I think it's 2d6.
Yeah, it's 2d6.
Okay.
So you hit 2 of them full on, and then he takes half because
Okay.
he made his save.
Dex save.
He's gonna dodge out of it just a little bit, but take just a bit of the fire damage. A 1 and
A 6 total.
okay. So the 2 mummies take the
But I'm
full
enraged.
blast.
That
Oh,
only
that
counts for
doesn't
physical.
that doesn't do anything. But all
take-
3 of them are vulnerable to fire damage, so they all take double.
Ayo!
They all take double. So the 2 mummies take 12.
Yeah.
And then he will take
6. Or is he vulnerable to fire damage? Because it would only be 3.
so he made his save, which would have
Right.
been 3, but so he'll take 6. So he'll take 6.
Okay.
And now it's your turn, right?
How do they look after this, by the way?
They still look good. Yeah, they don't look
Whoa. Okay.
So you think that you guys caught him before he's full power, right? He doesn't have his full body left right now. He just has his beetle body.
Beetle body. Beetle body.
Beetle body.
Okay.
Oh man, that went a little bit longer.
How much damage did you do?
He did.
He's got the head of a man, but the body of a beetle. What is it going? What is it going? Beetle. Beetle body. Beetle body. Beetle body. Beetle. He's got a beetle. Beetle body. Beetle. Beetle. Okay.
How much damage did you do?
That was good. He did 12 to both mummies and then 6 to Kafar.
I love
Guys.
being weird.
I got erupting
that?
earth.
No idea what that was.
I got erupting earth that can do 3d12, but each
Jeez.
5 foot
can
square
get one
portion
stuff.
of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear. It what's it?
Oh, that sounds like a cool spell.
It makes it difficult terrain, but no one needs to move from now on, right?
Right.
He might need to
Yourself, you're
move,
standing.
but it just means whenever he's moving in that difficult terrain, he just has to double his amount of speed he needs.
But we're so close.
yeah,
so it
you're
doesn't
so
matter.
close that I think,
Do it!
Yeah,
Do
man,
it!
That's a cool spell.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
What's it called?
20 foot cube. It's called erupting earth.
Man, we've never cast that before. That's pretty cool. So you just earthquake. So from the center of this stone dais, you're just bringing up the sand and the dirt and the earth, and it's just shaking this whole dais.
So you guys make a dex save.
And let's see how good they do at. Oh, 17. We'll say the mummy closest to Zarbadon. I'm gonna go clockwise like that.
311.
Ooh, 11 and 11. I rolled 17, 2 11s, and last time I rolled 2, 3. It's alright. Either way.
What'd you roll?
So the 17's gonna save. So the guy closest to Zarbadon's gonna save. And the other 2 are gonna fail. What happens if they save? What happens
22
if they fail?
damage to him. 22 damage to him.
What?
22
Why have you
damage.
never cast that before? Is that a new one?
It's a level 3 spell. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Tearing him up.
It's that big card. Look at it.
It's probably,
That's a well-endowed
Is
card.
it that big? Is it that? That's funny.
It's the big whammy.
Oh, that's funny. Your turn. And
I would
What
cast
the-
fireball.
How they
this
feeling?
mummy, this
How they
mummy
feeling?
right here.
But you're
looks-
there. Should I do it anyway?
I'm resistant to fire damage, bro.
Oh.
Passed away. And I'm in rage.
I will say this mummy looks the most worse off. In case you're
I'm just
like,
gonna
trying to
aim
find
at
who's
him,
the
right?
weakest.
Aim at him. It should hit all 3. Another fireball.
If you're trying to, I'm
What is it?
gonna butt out of it. So you decide.
What is it?
Butt out.
What are you shooting?
But he's deciding where to place his
Kafar.
fireball.
Place it right at
Fireball.
Kafar.
Well, if you shoot it on him, it's like a radius
Right.
around him. But if you could shoot it here, and then it would.
I think you
visually
should shoot it on the
all
ground
over.
in the
Yeah,
middle.
in the
and
middle
get
of all
get
3.
like the area
Alright.
effect.
We'll do that.
Yeah. Nice.
So is it? Man, I gotta pull it up still. So it is 20-foot radius. So Iron Claw.
That's the same as mine.
Could you
Definitely hit
pick
him.
where he's gonna hit? I'm just trying to see if it's gonna hit yourself or not.
If he shot here.
I mean, I could move back.
Nah.
Yes, you have
it won't
30
hit
foot or
I mean,
25. No,
So,
30.
I feel like it's already insinuated that as
Right.
a wizard, he would be standing
Yeah.
where he wouldn't catch any fire damage,
Yeah,
and he'd be, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But still trying.
I'm
to
just,
if you
I'm
put
just
it
trying
here-
to not myself
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna
put
move.
words in
I'm
your
gonna
mouth.
move back 15 feet.
you put it
and
here,
I'm
though,
cast
it
it in the
wouldn't hit
center.
Okay. Then yes. I didn't want to, you know. So all three of them have to make a dex save. And Zarbanon, you also have to make a dex save.
What is
He
that,
has
20?
advantage on though.
D20.
He's got advantage because he's got resistance.
No, he doesn't have
Oh.
advantage on it, but if he fails or saves, he halves it no matter what.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
8.
8. So you're gonna fail, but you'll half it, whatever he gets.
So you get half the damage of what he's rolling.
So it was. I'm always rolling clockwise like this guy this side. So fail, pass, fail.
Oh.
So the main guy passed. He dodged out of it.
Of course.
So go ahead and roll your 8d6s again.
Fine.
Do you have mine? Yeah.
That's 13. 9.
Ooh.
That's 22.
21. No, 22. Stupid. 22 plus 8. 30.
30 damage.
Jesus Christ. So the main guy will take half of that. You will also take half.
He's
15.
dead.
So you'll take 15.
Alright, so I'm down to 54.
Did I kill any of those guys?
Let's see. So minusing from the main guy, minusing from the other guys. You know what? Everybody's still alive, but they all look like all three of them look. So like he's like missing an arm. The beetle guy is like missing a beetle arm.
He's missing a beetle.
The two mummies are like engulfed in flames. They're still like flaming right now.
Fuck yeah, that's sweet.
So it went you, and then me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So
He made it.
he made it. So the mummies first. Will so the one closest to Zarbanon is he's gonna hit you first. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Just Zarbanon.
16.
You're good. So he did, like, his face twisted up in this facade of sheer pain and fury, but you know it didn't terrify you. You're good. And then he reaches back one of his rotting fist and punches you, or tries to punch you. No, he rolls a 10 total. 10 total. He's like, get that rusty old undead arm out of here.
Get that out of here.
This one would. You know what? I bet he would go to Lord Jon Snow. I doubt he would. So again, wisdom saving throw, Lord Jon Snow. He's gonna do the same glare.
Oh, he's got some good wisdom, doesn't he? No,
Shady
intellect.
scares
Good intellect.
Ooh, it's gonna be tight. No, you beat it. Even
16.
Even the just
You're
a
not
big-
scared.
Even a 12 beats it. Yeah, you're fine. But then he's gonna try to punch you with his rotting
Oh
fist.
shit, he punched me.
A 20 total,
Oh,
and you are going to take 10 bludgeoning damage. And make a Constitution saving throw.
This is not good.
Your con- on that one.
Don't kill me.
Your maximum hit points are reduced by 10 also
Oh,
for
shit.
24 hours.
Damn. Fuck that.
So you just took 10 damage and you got reduced by 10?
Yeah, so like on top of that, so whatever your max was just went down.
So
So
what
it's
were you
kind
at
of like
starting?
20 damage.
Hold up.
What were you starting out at?
That's what I'm trying to make sure that's meant for.
Man, Lord Jon Snow's been like kind of in the forefront like all episodes, and he's been taking a lot of heat.
Damn, I have 1 health right now.
One.
You need to heal him.
when's my
And
turn?
then guys, so both mummies took their turn. Now it's Kafar's turn. You know what Kafar's gonna do?
He's gonna attack Snow.
No. So Kafar's going back.
No.
So he steps back a few paces, and then you guys see these stone walls spring forth, and you see the stone walls corner you in, and now Iron Claw's cornered in between these 10-foot tall stone walls.
Just me, not them?
So you're cornered in between these 10-foot tall stone walls and this wall that goes all the way to the ceiling. Then this wall connects, and this stone wall springs forth around Lord Jon Snow. Now Lord Jon Snow is cornered into this 10-foot tall... Squared in, 10-foot tall stone wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then the stone wall goes up, and it just barely gets to within about 5 feet of you. But then it ends. So you two are both just squared off between these stone walls.
Missile at the top of it because they're coming.
And you have to see. You have to be able to see your target to cast.
So it's just you,
kind of vision thing.
And now we're back to
Can I cast enlarge on Zarbanon?
It's Zarbanon turn.
You have to be able to see.
Fuck.
You have to be able to see. You guys are both like just completely squared off with these 10-foot.
I'm familiar.
They don't go to the
anyway.
ceiling. They're
I can't
use a
see
potion
you.
on yourself while you're sectioned off.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a potion.
They
you
do
have
not
Once
go to
it's
the
your turn.
ceiling. They're 10-foot
You
high.
have a familiar? You can see through the eyes of your familiar. to shoot
Whatever happened to
people.
your familiar?
We sold him.
No. There's like you get like a free familiar.
Oh, I
as a
didn't see
wizard.
Some of them every 10
I
minutes.
don't think I. Yeah.
We could,
Well, I didn't
if
have
you
some.
pick one, we can like automatically just always say it's there.
Right.
Because it just.
But it's my turn right now.
But it is Zarbanon.
Okay.
It's Zarbanon.
So-
we'll say that in the future. In the future, we will pick you a familiar,
Alright.
an animal, small animal.
Sweet.
So
Know that?
I'm going to.
And then you can use his eyes. It's really
Alright.
cool. But but
Oh, I gotta pick something cool though.
yeah.
They can do touch spells.
Fucking little chicken.
You can use it.
So I'm gonna
Like a
I'm gonna
Tweety bird.
lunge
You
after
gotta be a chicken.
the main guy.
Shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna run and
So,
I'm gonna
as
run
you-
up the top and I'm
real
gonna
quick.
jump off.
As you walk past him, this moment's gonna turn and take an opportunity attack against you, and he's gonna try to take a swipe at you as you run past him.
Safe?
You're good.
Okay.
No, you're good. He's
So
rolled a
I
5.
lunge, I dodge the mummy out of the way, and I lunge and
Yeah,
bring
so
my.
he takes a swipe at you, and you
Misses.
just barely dodge. You easily, I mean, I said just barely. You easily swipe him aside, and you run towards the beetle body of Kafar. And
The
what do you-
beetle body.
And
What
what
do
do
you
you
do?
do? What do you
What do you do to the beetle body?
2d6 plus 5.
with your warhammer? Just
Yes.
And you're
And I'm
raging.
raging.
You're raging right now. Yeah.
So
I should have enlarged you.
Oh yeah. It's alright. That only adds a d4.
3 and a 6 plus 5. So 9. So 14
That's true.
plus 2.
And you can do 2 attacks now at your
Oh, yeah,
level.
I
You can
can.
just attack. So and within 6 seconds you can bam.
So then I do
you
it
can- you
again.
can
Same
twice,
thing. Plus 5.
Are they
plus
drunk?
2.
Yeah.
So 9. So 11 plus 14. So 25.
25. What?
What do you?
You squish his
about?
beetles. So you describe it. He is made out of beetles, missing one arm at the moment.
So as I come down, his form is so tightly like mashed in beetles. Like it's not like really loose. He's really tight.
Yeah.
So I take one and I drive it right down the side of him here, and it like breaks all the beetles apart. And then quickly, as the beetles are literally still falling and succumb to gravity, I take it from the other angle and bring it down again, and I break them open again. And basically, his whole being, as he's like, is
You
like.
sucked his soul out.
So basically, as he lands on the floor,
You
I then
see
just
a
go like
black-
this. I go up in the air and I lay down flat.
Rock
and I
that
literally
low.
right over the top. I lay down and I just go, put my arms out and go, and just
Oh, you just laid on
As you do
on
that,
top.
you see black smoke erupt from this body of beetles and shoot back into the sarcophagus.
So we blow up this.
And now it's Iron Claw's turn.
It's like Hell in a Cell.
What? I thought everything's dead.
The 2 mummies are still alive. Barely. They're both very beat up.
Can you earthquake him again?
Does anyone need healing?
You can't see anybody. You're walled off right now. I
Oh,
forgot
so
about
walled
that.
off.
I forgot about that. You're surrounded in stone wall.
Even to the ceiling?
Only 10 feet.
10 feet. 10 feet. The ceiling is 20 feet.
I'm gonna
So-
turn into a giant spider.
Giant spider.
Good idea.
Nice.
Yeah.
And crawl out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Gonna crawl out.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't have a giant spider mini, but yeah.
That's all good. That's all good.
So you, so you
Are you
transform.
sure? I thought I saw one.
There might be.
I definitely have some over there. So you turn into a giant spider. Do you need your stats?
I definitely have the wrong stats. I got beak and talons for spider.
No. Okay, so spider. So you can.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay, so you climb
I'm
over.
attacking him like that too.
So you climb over your wall, get over, and
Actually,
get
you know what?
behind
No,
him.
hang on. No, hang on.
That thing is
hang on.
creepy. That's a creepy spider right there. I hope that camera
I'm
can see it because it looks.
Probably not.
Let me take
I'm
one of
gonna-
these boards home and I'll take
I
good
was
pictures
gonna
of it.
try and.
That's good. That's good. Just leave it like
That's
that.
Yeah.
fine.
So you just take your thing.
So,
like,
are you gonna just bite it? Are you biting it?
Yes.
Because a bite is a +5.
I'm doing the 2 attack. It's 2 attacks, right? Usually. Or is it just 1 attack?
Giant spider, I just got 1 attack.
Oh, okay. I just
Bite.
do the 1. 19. So it's definitely.
That hits for 9 damage.
Okay. 9 damage, that dude.
And that one is dead. So you describe it. You describe like how you bite it and kill it. He literally had 9 health left.
bite him and suck his insides out.
Yeah, I sucked his freaking brains out.
So you guys just see this mummy just. He's already pretty, pretty. What's the word I'm looking for? Where like decrepit, and you guys just see him just shrivel up into just bones as he's just lays paralyzed.
As I
dead.
suck him dry.
Lord Chancester.
Heal yourself, quick. Potion.
Yeah, I'm gonna potion up.
So there's just this one mummy left.
Still, potion up. You're at 1
Potion
health.
up.
Don't risk it.
One health.
Come
okay.
on.
And then it's gonna be that one mummy.
DM's trying to kill me.
2d4s plus
See that?
whatever, right?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 4. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and make this mummy. Obviously, this mummy's
for
gonna go and hit
So back
Zarbon.
up to a
Zarbon,
Because
you're
Lord
an
Jon
idiot.
Snow, you know what? Ooh, I made a mistake. As soon as Kafar died, the stone walls vanished. But let's keep the spider
cool.
because that was very cool.
That was cool.
So you no longer see these walls. But it is the mummy's turn. The mummy's gonna try to again. No. He can't glare you again because you resisted it.
Right.
You're immune to that. You're good. So he's just gonna try to punch you with another rotting fist. Ooh, a 13 plus 4. Does that hit you? What's your armor class?
Armor class is 15.
Ooh, so you're gonna get hit for take 10 damage and then make a Constitution saving throw.
A rotting fist
20.
and 10 damage?
20, you're good.
2d20s tonight.
So, Jesus,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
So you just take the 10 damage from the punch, so the
So I'm
bludgeoning
44.
damage as he just punches you. And you know what? It's back to your
I take
turn
my axe in
now.
one hand, or my hammer, and just go right behind me. Whack him. Go to whack him.
Don't you
Alright,
dare,
whack him
dude.
once. You might not kill him with one whack.
7. I'm still enraged.
Yes, you are.
So 9. And then I take it and bring it back around.
So you whacked him once, it doesn't quite do him in.
9. And then a 4.
That was a good whacking.
3, 7. So 18.
Okay, so whack him once, doesn't quite do him in. Turn, whack him the other way. You describe it. You gotta describe it because you just did it in.
So the first time I hit him with his legs so hard when I hit him like this that he flipped down, he flipped upside down, and as he's in the air, I had my axe and I catch him in his head with the backswing here and whack him in his head and knock him the other way, and then he just falls.
Yeah,
Decapitate him
yeah,
before
defying
he even
physics.
slipped over.
And as you hit him that second time, again you just see his. So he's kind of he's got the meat on him. He's not a skeleton. He's got the meat on him, and you see him just shrivel up at the similar to the first one, shrivel up to just bone and skeleton and just collapse into his wrappings. And then you guys have now cleared out the room. You're still a giant spider, which is that was cool.
Good.
That was good.
Way to play your class.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
I love
smooth.
druids. But so you guys just cleared out the room. You guys did see Kafar's black smoke as you finished off Kafar. You saw his black smoke go back into the sarcophagus. The other two sarcophagus, the
You put
lids
the
are
pussy
off.
in the sarcophagus.
The lids are off the other two, and they're empty because you guys just killed the mummies that came out of the other two. But the lid on the center one is still on.
We're trying to open it, right?
You can slide off. I mean, it takes a muscle.
We all.
I go up and approach it and slowly.
Slide it off inside of this
Look at the spider.
sarcophagus. You guys see the spider help with a couple of his legs. You guys see inside of the sarcophagus this decrepit looking. It's like the most gruesome form you guys have ever seen. It's in between a zombie and a skeleton. It's a mashed up looking, but he's completely covered in golden jewels.
We gotta destroy
But
his
it's
head.
inanimate.
So I reach in and grab his head and just start to
It
squeeze.
easily just shatters into ash. Easy. With one palm, you could just.
Punch his chest in too.
Yeah. So then I just start.
You just start.
I just start going crazy. Just start beating the shit out of this corpse.
And he just all all that's left is ash and gold.
Gold
jewelry.
nuggets.
We get the gold nuggets.
Just.
We take all the gold, we gather it all up, put it in our satchels.
Is there
And
barbecue
you guys
sauce?
think that it's about 4,000 gold worth.
God dang.
This guy went out with
We're about to get rich.
the chicken legs.
So we bail out of there. We go back to.
As soon as you guys exit, Athelia is outside. She says, "So,
Hide the gold. Hide the
I
gold.
noticed that the wardings have dropped. Have you guys dealt with Kafar?"
Let's just say Kafar went up in smoke.
I
So,
thought you were gonna say Kafar went far.
oh, that would have been good too. Both were good.
But
Both were good.
I don't think it was good, but I thought he was gonna say it.
Well, hop up. Well, a deal's a deal. Here is, and we'll plug in whatever rare item you guys
we're gonna need some time to
pick.
think
Yeah,
about
you guys
that. Yeah.
pick any one rare item.
Right.
You guys can take it. She says, "Hop on my child's backs
Paper, rock, scissors.
and go to Liamon's Lament." And I wholeheartedly thank you for your service. And that means a lot coming from a dragon to some
We got some new allies now,
human
maybe.
folks.
Made some friends.
Thank you very much. Now be gone.
Should we?
get that
Should we
item.
do rock paper scissors?
Yeah, Rochambeau to
See who gets
it.
item. Let's
We have
roll.
to do it.
Why don't we just?
Three
We have
out
Wait, we
dice.
have a roll.
You might be able to pick. There might be an item that all three of you guys would like benefit from. I don't know.
Well,
There's
yeah,
like-
but
there's a
just
couple things.
just in case to see if someone wants an item particularly, I think. we should
Okay,
roll each
then
one.
yeah, let's go ahead. Let's
D100.
Ooh,
yeah, D100 like a wow roll. Wow roll.
Yeah.
Wait.
So you roll both of these, Sean. This
All 10
one
sides.
and that one. Yes, you roll both of those. So Dustin, you help
This one
Nathan
here
pick
and this
his.
one?
Yeah, you roll
Okay.
both.
You add them
Let's see
together.
who rolls the highest. This is a straight up wow roll for a loot.
Oh!
Wait.
I got a
You
400.
got no. That's
I got a
still
100.
You got
100.
Nuh-uh.
100.
Go ahead and roll.
0, 0, 0.
That's a 100.
It's all 100.
That is a 100. That's what you
Bullshit.
get. A 12. A
Wait,
12,
wait,
a 4, and a 100.
Wait a second.
Or is that a 0?
Let me see.
Wouldn't that
Let
have
me
to be
see.
a
Hold
1
on.
and then a 0?
So I win.
This
Hold
is
on.
definitely 10 for
Hold
sure.
on. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, well, you still win, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, if you got a 20.
No, he literally got a 100.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So he can either choose any
Wait,
rare
wait, wait.
item or
Dude,
choose
that never
one.
happens.
No, wait.
Oh my god,
No. Double 0 is actually 0.
No.
Because you can only get 100 total. If I got a 90 and a 10, that would be 100.
Oh.
So I only got
right.
10 total.
So you got 10.
So I win.
10 total.
10. So you got
Sean.
with a 12. A 12,
Out of 100.
1
Well, what'd you
out
get?
of 100. A 4.
How do we all roll
You rolled a
that
0.
low?
Oh my god.
4,
you guys-
and
I
12.
thought I got
So you
If
would
Wait, if I would have got 100, that would have been ridiculous.
that would have been insane. But you're right. You're right. It's a 90 and a 10.
So we'll pick the item
So
afterwards.
he,
and they can,
yeah,
like,
so you get to pick. Lord Tronso gets to pick either an individual item that just benefits him,
Or
rare,
from
or
your
one
phone,
that like
someone-
benefits everybody. But so they take you on the backs of these dragons. They fly you guys, and you guys land just outside of Lament.
Where we were originally going.
And you guys see this vaulted, this huge, it seems to be like a double-doored, like
castle?
crypt, tomb. You guys don't know what it is. It's not a castle. It's built into the earth. But you guys see this huge, 30-foot tall double doors, and you guys are standing about it. And some townfolk come out and surround you guys.
I was just saying, wink, wink. I thought it was a castle.
And we'll end it there. And we'll pick up next time. You guys will be.
Wait, I want to pick an item.
One shot onslaught.
What are the items I get?